won't look at me. I want to know why you and Cruz aren't together. You know, I saw what happened to him when he thought he lost you. I was there when they told him that your plane had crashed. I was there when he tried to say goodbye to you. And I'll tell you, I've never seen anyone more shattered with grief. Eden, he wanted to die. That is how much life meant to him without you.
Please don't talk about this now, Kelly.
Look, if it hurts you to hear what he went through, then you've got to love him more than you ever have, Eden, and there's no sane reason for you to be without him. Mama, what is going on? Tell me.
Eden, I'm sorry. She's pushing Cruz away because of the paralysis. She's afraid that she'll be a burden on him.
Cruz would never feel that way.
Yeah, well, you tell that to your sister. She's also not even telling him the truth. She's lying to him. She's pretending that she's jealous of Eleanor.
What?
I don't believe it. You promised me, Mama.
Eden, listen to me. Being handicapped is not the end of a person's life, and it would never change the way Cruz loves you, ever.
What I would have with him would not be love. And I don't want pity.
Some men would give you pity, but he would never do that, and he would never stop loving you.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Eden, we have to. Mama, will you leave us alone for a minute, please? Let me do this, please.
You're wasting your time.
I've got plenty of time.
Let go of me.
You don't want any pity, Eden. I won't give you any. But I love you too much to let you ruin your life and Cruz's because of your pride. That's what this is. You're not perfect anymore and you can't stand it.
You have no right to talk to me that way.
I know you're hating me for this, but if I don't, who will? Mother and Daddy sit there and they don't have the heart to argue with you, but damn it, you're handicapped. You're not dead. You don't know anything about it. Then you tell me.
You wouldn't understand.
Because I can walk and you can't?
Okay. You're right. And I shouldn't have to apologize for the way I feel.
Baby, Cruz deserves to know how you feel. You owe him the truth.
I owe him a decent life. And I can't give it to him.
Eden, stop running away from this. I'll go to Cruz, and I'll tell him everything.
If you do that, I'll never forgive you, Kelly.
You're not being fair. To you or to him. Now, I mean it. If you don't go to him and tell him why you're shutting him out, I will.
I don't want you to tell Cruz. And if you do, I'll have to leave this house. I'll have to leave Santa Barbara.
Is that what you told Mother and Daddy? Is that the threat you used to keep them quiet?
I'll do it. I swear I will.
No, you won't, Eden. I know you too well. And I'm too much like you to fall for it. Because when I came home, I was so angry at how Daddy and Mason were treating Jeffrey that I threatened to leave the family too.
It's not the same.
Yes, it is the same. Because if someone had called my bluff, I wouldn't have been able to go. Leave the family that I'd missed so much for so long, not in a million years.
Oh, dear God.
I know you're angry, Eden. You're angry at me, at yourself, and at the rotten fate that did this to you. I don't blame you for that. But you're scared, I can tell.
Leave me alone.
I don't want to leave you alone because you can't leave us. You need the family as much as I do and anybody else, Eden. And you may not think you need Cruz, but you cannot do it alone.
I know I can't. I know I can't. Don't you think a day doesn't go by that I don't feel helpless?
I'm not talking about your body. I'm talking about your mind and your heart. And baby, I know what you're scared of. I do. I do. You're afraid that Cruz will care for you and love you and do anything in the world to help you.
Yes, I am. I know he'd stand by me. And I know he'd love me. And he'd compromise his life. And I can't do that. I would see him drown in obligations
and I would know that it was me that was dragging him down. And I can't do that. That's why I'm pushing him away. I admit it. Are you happy now? Are you?
No. Eden, you think you're not a whole person because you're handicapped. What would you be without him, and what would he be? Not whole. Now, do you want him to live a life like that with no compromises, no sacrifices, and no love?
I want what's best for him.
You're what's best for him.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You know what I think? I think the worst handicap is the ones that people make for themselves. The ones that shut off from life out of fear. Because they won't accept love from people because they can't love themselves.